We did it, Joe. We did it. Oh, we did it. What's poppin', man? It's your boy, aka K Trades. We smacked a little 4,000% today on SPX end of the day. Nothing too crazy, though. Nothing too crazy. It's not like I called it out, right? It's not like I called out everything that happened today. But we did. We went 7 for 7 on the day. And yeah, man, it was a pretty smooth day, pretty simple day. Wasn't too much really going on, right? But went 7 for 7, like I said, on the day. Had some very good profit from open all the way into the close. 100%. We did 100% a few times today. Caught these. Okay, bet looks on 105%. You know what I'm saying? On the day we took, I think we only played puts until end of the day. Yeah, SPY puts zeros, SPY puts 1DTs. Held those. Bought these. I went to sleep. Sold those. Did some lottos. Right, lottos banked. And then the SPY calls end of the day. Those were crazy. I sold SPY, but the SPX ended up running even more. But the SPY, I just you gotta set those market orders. But beautiful level, man. I'm talking about to the T, right down to our level. Came right back to our next level, that 750, 60 level. So what's poppin', man? I'm back. Let's get into it, right? Let's go over the game plan. We'll break down what happened today, and then get into rest of the week. Or I guess tomorrow it is Friday, so that's end of the week. So let's get it, man. Let me scoop me down a little bit. I feel pretty large. But yeah, man. So like I said, so the first play of the day was puts, right, off the initial rejection. I did do those. That was a very easy move. Sold, right? I didn't really play calls because I was looking for rejection anyway, so I wanted to save that buying power just for that. So once we did kind of come up here and start to stall out, really same level, right? It's always the same levels that we've been going over, right? It's for some reason we just can't break this 754, 55. Like we just cannot hold it. So I was like, hey, I know we're at high of day. I know we just had this crazy reversal, but I'm going puts, right? Bought puts, went to bed, right? I literally went to bed, woke up at 100%, right? Woke up at 100%, and then I ended up selling those, and I'm upset. Well, I'm not upset. I'm not gonna say I'm upset, but I should have held, because they ended up going well past 300%. The zeros did like 400%, and then yeah, they went pretty crazy today. And then of course, like I said, held the. I just kept rolling out, right? Kept rolling out, because obviously I figured, if we did break that daily range, that we would come down and test not only yesterday's low, but 2 days ago low, right? Right below, and plus it was below our level, that 750, 60 level. So we ended up doing that, ended up taking out both of them, all three, bang, 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 took out all three lows and held. So you know what that tells me, right? That pop end of day is very suspect. It is very suspect. So I'm not really swinging anything crazy for two reasons. One, that pop end of day, right? It came down to our support, instantly popped crazy. That's one. And then two, we don't know if this is a bear trap, right? You know how we talk about the bear traps? It'll trend up, and then it'll come sweep one of these lows, and it swept 3 days lows and then got a stupid crazy pop. So I don't know if this is going to be something that holds, right? And then we do finally push for a little Friday pump, or it's just like, hey, this big wedge that we've been in for however long, right? Is it the fact that, okay, this big wedge is over with and we're gonna dump back below it, right? We're kind of, it's scary. If we had the breakout retest, it should have went up, right? More over here. It should have, look, breakout, retest, clear. But no, we got a breakout, almost a double top. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna swing any puts, but if we do get back below 748, oh yeah, I'm taking those puts tomorrow, right? So yeah, it's not gonna be too much of a crazy day. I don't think. I gotta check. I forgot to check if we had speakers and stuff like that. I'm not really sure, but either way it goes, don't really matter to me. It shouldn't matter to you. It don't matter to us, right? We'll see how it goes. All right, let's turn on these 24-hour candles real quick. I just want y'all to see something, right? So this is the thing that's kind of starting to worry me a little bit, right? We lost the 5. The 20 is still kind of going sideways, right? And we know that when the market is bullish, the SMAs, the EMAs, all the moving averages will start to curl up, right? Even though we've had this crazy pop, we're not really curling up, right? And it's still going flat. So that's telling me one thing. That's telling me, hey, the market may not be ready to quite break out just yet, right? So we know, like I said, the main level to watch is going to be 748, of course. So if we gap below that, main target, of course, off rip is going to be 745 to 743, right? Off rip, we got to lose 748. Boom, come right down into it, right? That's going to be the main level to watch for downside. Now, I don't know how I feel about playing the downside. That's the only thing, because, right, remember when we were talking about how when the market is truly bullish, downside is kind of limited, and they kind of screw around to get those lows. It could be one of these days. Like, look, see, we got below. Hold on, I hate this. We got below, right? Retest, bang. Now this would just be a blessing of a day, right? If we just, hey, let's just go to hell, right? And if we just did that, that would be absolutely nuts, right? That'd be beautiful. Do I think we will? I don't know, right? We do, every time we lose this, we do get a decent drop, though. That's the thing that's kind of scary, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if they're going to be like, oh, it's going to be the same thing, all over again, right? We've done it every single time, right? Every single time we failed to hold literally just a 748. So if we cannot hold the 748, what do you want me to do, right? Except play puts, right? I'm still a little nervous, but the way to avoid getting trapped, right, tomorrow is to, if we open up below, or if we even go below, do not take shorts until you see 30-minute to an hour confirmation, right? Higher time frame confirmation is going to be your true test, because you can get like this, right? It came down, gap down. Pretty sure people playing future stars gonna go lower, pop crazy, right? Tried to go down multiple times, right? And every time it just got bought back up, right? But if you play this, I know this is overnight, so it doesn't really count as far as playing it. But if you try to play this, right, with a 5 minute or anything like that, right, this does look like a nice little flag, right? Boom, and then instant V, right? So it's kind of like you could do it, but that risk is very scary, right? So the way to avoid it, like I said, is go to the higher time frames. Higher time frames will show you, okay, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hourly candles that held above, right? And two of them tried to go below but couldn't, right? So stay in those higher time frames tomorrow if we go below, right? If we go below and it's kind of being a little scary, right? Now, if it's just doing something like above, if we're just chilling above, right? I still would be a little hesitant to just go calls immediately, because the same way they can trick you below here and then do this, they can do that same thing up here, right? Hold it, act like they're gonna go just to smack, give some liquidity, right? So if it's just chilling at 748, you got to be very, very careful. You want to see it build support, higher floors, higher levels, right? Breakout, retest, hold these levels. At least try to test the low of the day of yesterday, right? Give me something that tells me, okay, we're good, right? Now, if we open up higher, if we do open back up over to 751.75, same rules, right? I wouldn't just immediately go long, but if we do, let's say we do this overnight, we gap up crazy overnight. Then at open, just wait for any dips to get bought if they do try to go lower, right? Because they can just open, like even if we gap up here, right? They can just pile drive it through, right? And then give us some sort of, overnight bear flag or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it can go either way, even if they do open it up higher. The same way that even if they gap down, we can still go up higher. You feel what I'm saying? So keep that on your watch. Like I said, 750, 60. Well, I guess previous day's close, honestly, really on the same level. You see how these levels word two, can't feel it. Can't do this, man. This is crazy. But yeah, you see how it kind of closed right on this exact level that we already charted out. That's going to be your main watch for tomorrow. So not only are we going to mark, previous day's close, just make sure you annotate the fact that, okay, well, this is not only the previous day's close, it's also a really good level, right? So when these things add up like this, it's match made in heaven, right? So now you have your main pivot point. Below this, watch that downside, right? Get back above, possible upside, but you still got to be careful with this 751 to 753 zone, right? This whole zone. Because even today, right, what do? Tried to get back above, double top. I grab puts, bang, flagged, next leg, breakout, retest. And you see how this bounce was like a V bottom almost, right? Came down and then instantly trapped everybody right here. Everybody thought this was gonna go higher. But remember, you know how we've been talking about how to, hold on, what the hell? Oh, there we go. You know how we've been talking about how to find, oh, that's why. I'm like, why is this yellow thing? You know how we've been talking about how to find bull traps and bear traps, stuff like that? Remember, bull traps, trend up, trap below, maybe take out one of the swing lows, swing highs, whatever. get everybody to think it's bearish, can't go lower, and then boom, it'll squeeze back up, retest those highs, right? Same thing applies with bear traps. With bull traps, except flip it. So now you got a downtrend, constant downtrend, and then it'll come up and act like it's gonna take out one of these, right? Swing lows, swing highs, whatever, and then can't go higher, boom, smacks new lows. So this was like a smaller version of that, right? Downtrend, and boom, V bottoms, sweeps, just to go lower, right? So beautiful playing opportunity there. And I will be live tomorrow. I will be live trading with the group. We're actually running a special right now, 50% off for your first 3 months. So I will, the link's gonna be in the description, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, right? Everybody calling out bangers and stuff, man. Like, yeah, just gonna be a beautiful day, right? And yeah, so if you do want to do that, like I said, I'll provide the code in the description as well. It'll be K26, right? So the code will be K26. 50 off first 3 months, right? Code K26. So that's gonna be the code. Like I said, I'm gonna drop this all in the description and stuff like that, of course. But just letting y'all know. But like I said, anyway, back to the lesson at hand. If we do hold, right? Let's say we do hold this level, go to higher time frames. Remember, higher time frames are your friends. Let's move it out the way real quick. Right? Let's say we do hold this, and this is just a double bottom. You feel what I'm saying? It could be like a little double bottom play. And then if that plays out, how do we know it's a double bottom? You got to break the neckline. The same way that we caught the double top today, right? Double top today had to break the neckline, right? Boom. Not only to break the neckline, it came back and retested it just to go lower, right? So this is a perfect example of a breakout retest, right? So you see how this plays out on a smaller time frame? We want this to play out on a larger time frame tomorrow. What was I just pressing? Wrong button. If you're on the opposite side, right? If you're a bull, that's what you want to see play out, but on the higher time frame. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to see this possible double bottom. I'm not gonna say it is, but possible, right? It could be double bottom, or again, it could be the same thing, right? It could be the double top, get back below, and then boom, at some point, maybe tomorrow, maybe over the weekend or whatever, we dump. So that's gonna be it for SPY. Let's go over some other tickers real quick. I've been rambling. 12 minutes. Goodness gracious. All right. What else? NVDA kind of okay. Look, breakdown retest, right? We talked about how we possibly could get some rejection in this area if we didn't break above, right? Now we are starting to get some rejection. So now this could be the same thing. Oh, this is the same thing right there. Look, double top. Get below. Now, if this breaks below, NVIDIA is going to come down back up to 205s, 200s, right? Amazon. There was something on. I forgot to tell you about the Google, bro. Our Google went absolutely nuts, right? We had Google in the watch list because I didn't post yesterday's video. Yeah, watch list. Where's my watch list? I said we're going to be watching Google again. Yeah, we caught Google. Google went absolutely nuts yesterday. Oh, I didn't even see it gave it all back. That's crazy. But yeah, Google gave everything back. Oh, wow. So this is probably going to go hand in hand with the Mag 7, of course, going to go hand in hand with SPY. So if the Mags, let me see, that's coming down. Meta, yeah. Oh, Meta's back in that wedge as well, right? If these things are going to get these double tops, it's going to come right back to this neckline. So Meta could come down. Tesla is coming down, right? It's below this. All right, you have this descending triangle, so it can pop. It can. That is a scenario, but yeah, if we do. Oh no, we already did lose 400. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, right here, yeah. Oof. Yeah, under 400, you really don't want to see this, right? And of course, you use today's low, 385. So if it gets below that, right, look for new lows on Tesla, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, AMD, Palantir. Palantir's still kind of chilling, man. It's not really doing much, but it is above that center equilibrium line, right? So that's good if you are holding something like long term or something like that. Maybe a few weeks out or whatever, could get that little push back up. I'm trying to think of any other tickers. Y'all don't be dropping tickers. That'd be y'all problem, man. That'd be y'all problem. I'll be forgetting to do tickers. But Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd probably be it. I ain't really got much to say, except for let's get this money on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money on. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like I said, if you want to join the gang, you know, join the group or whatever, link will be in the description. We've been calling some bangers. Pretty much every post, every trade I take that I think is, you know, a good one, I'll call it out, right? But if I do take personal trades as well, so I'm like, oh yeah, see, look, this. I had already called out the head and shoulders, I believe. Yeah, look, bang, bang, bang. Called that out, head and shoulder played, and then it came all the way down. Bro, you can't make this up, gang. You can't. Look, all the way down in the level. So, like I said, we do this, man. This is what we do. You know. Remember what I told y'all though. It's as simple as you make it, right? If you complicate this, it will be complicated. So if you keep it simple, it will be simple, right? You don't need too many indicators, none of that extra stuff. Just draw you a couple lines, you know what I'm saying? And if that's something that you do need help with, you know, I am offering mentorship, help, and stuff like that. So hit me on Discord if you need any help, or you know, hit me. Oh, I'm back on IG, so hit me on the gram. You know what I'm saying? At OKBet. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But it's a good day, man. 7 for 7. We're gonna call it here. Keep God first, and stay patient with the journey. There's ups, there's downs. You know, it comes with it. It sucks. I ain't gonna lie. It sucks. So if you're not mentally prepared, you know, this might not be for you. But if you are, you know, and you got that fire, you got that desire, you know, you got that burn. Usher say, let it burn. You know, then hey, keep it up. You know, and to all my students out there, I'm proud of y'all, man. I've been getting a lot of messages from a bunch of my students like, man, I did it. You know, I had my first green week. You know, oh man, I had my first, you know, all green day, no red trade. You know what I'm saying? Just small milestones that, you know, we all need encouragement. We all need someone to be like, damn, you know, good job. So to all my students out there, man, I'm proud of y'all. And we're going to keep banking, man. So tomorrow, y'all know what to look for. Like I said, possible double top. It's not confirmed until what? This neckline breaks, which honestly is why I think we do come down a little longer and just a little bit lower, even if we do pop from here, right? But yeah, we break that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's always gonna be a measured move. So I hope we do gap down personally, right? Just to play this out, because I don't know. I just think it wouldn't be fair if we just magically got back up and did something like this. You know, that's a very unfair type of this chop, bro. This is just unfair. It's not fair. But like I said, I don't control anything. I'm just here, just trying to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But bang bang. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't even know why I just shot y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Peace.